Yeah, we heard that clip. The story is that the DA has declined to file charges against, I think it's Joe Torres, who was the homeowner. And what do I think about it? Well, I think Monster says we've got the mom. What's her name?
Her name is Cindy Garza.
Okay. On the phone. Hello, Ms. Garza.
Hello.
Hi there. How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay. Some people, I guess, are responding. They saw you on the news yesterday. You're the mother of Sal Garces, who
Yes,
was
I am.
killed on January 1st.
Yes, and you all keep saying about him breaking in. He didn't break into that house. Joe Torres called my nephew to go over there and to fight with him and his friends. It was a setup. That was premeditated. You all need to get that right. That's why I'm calling.
Okay, hold on a second. I'm reading.
I went in and I told the DA, I said, you all are going to get sued for the reason that this was premeditated. Joe called over here. They didn't even, there's so much lack of evidence that they didn't put out there that makes them look corrupt.
Now, we have we have said on the show before, because it has been released and it has been in news stories you've read, we have said before that he was invited over there. We have said that. The only reason that we said it was a burglary or that it was
a home invasion.
A home invasion is because they did say that he was invited over, and then after they were out of the house, he went back. I think that's what the news is going with, but I'm not sure.
But they're not saying why he went back. He went back to get the other boy that Joe had already knocked out and was beating the hell out of him outside of the house. It wasn't inside the house. It was outside of the house. Besides, there is a neighbor. The neighbor, she was the key witness. That was the main evidence. Where Chico died at? Yes, the neighbor where Sal died at. She turned around. She is a Spanish lady, and she gave him the statement that she seen after they killed my son. Like six guys and one girl were stabbing the hell out of my son.
Okay, who were these?
50 stab wounds. I have the autopsy right here.
Who were those other people?
So it wasn't just Joe. I know the names. That's why my attorney. I'm just putting it out there so you all can know that, you know what, this isn't over. Joe thinks he got away with it. He's a coward because him and his friends are going around. When they go to bars, they brag about how they killed my son. You know what? That's nothing nice to be bragging about. You all acted like animals, not like civil human beings.
Okay.
That was overkill. 50 stab wounds and slashed his throat. When they stabbed him, the knife went from the front, came out the back of his head. You think that is justifiable? No, it isn't.
Why do you think the DA has declined to prosecute Joe Torres?
They don't want to man up to all their lack of evidence that they did not do their job right. That's what it is. You know that half of the evidence that Detective Bonavardis and the DA have, it's because I took it to them. Me, the mother, was doing their job.
How did you come by all this evidence?
Because of people talking on the streets. People are very upset because they knew my son Sal. They knew my son Sal he was not a troublemaker. He was not a gang member. He was a father of two. He received SSI.
Why did he go over to somebody's house who wanted to fight?
No, they didn't.
Okay, why did he go to this guy's house after there'd been some kind of fight?
He was here with me and his sisters and his brother. We were all here. Leonard pulled up. Some girls pulled up. Desiree was dating my son, Raymond.
Okay, what I'm asking is, if there was some kind of problem, why did he go to the guy's house?
Because Joe turned around and told Leonard, my nephew, that he was going to turn around. He said, why don't you bitches come over here? He says, why don't you and your bitches come over here, meaning his cousins, come over here. He says, me and my boys will handle you all. Those were his words. And did the detective bother taking that statement from me and everybody who was here? No, they didn't take statements from people who was here to prove that Joe, this was premeditated. They were waiting for these boys over there.
Okay, and there were other people. It wasn't
The
just...
point before we go anywhere I want to make is my son, Sal, didn't even know Joe Torres or his friends. My son, they didn't even know who they killed. They didn't even know him. So if Joe Torres...
Well, why did he go to his house?
...and his friends can kill somebody that they didn't know...
Cindy, why did he go to his house? Why did he go to his house?
Because he went with Leonard. Because Leonard was by himself. Besides Leonard, Nathan, Raymond, and Sal were still outnumbered. You know that they were having a party? They're not admitting
I know what the media is reporting, and I know what the police and the DA are saying. And now I know what you're saying.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They're covering up. That's why I'm putting it out there, because I want them to know that I'm going to put it out there. I know what really went on.
How do you know?
How do I know?
Yeah, you weren't there.
Who is talking about it? The ones that killed my son are out there bragging about it.